I'm going through my list of top 5 Anaplan features, and we finally reached the end of the list. Number 1, multidimensionality. Hey Connections, thanks for joining. I'm Zaf Kamar, founder and CEO of Anaplan partner firm Constellaition. If you're a professional in corporate finance, HR, or IT, and you're looking to get better at planning, modeling, and transformation, you are in the right place. In this series, we'll be talking about my top 5 favorite Anaplan features, and we finally reached the end of the list. Number 1, we are going to be talking about multidimensionality. First, a bit of history. The history of databases goes back decades. And shout out to pioneer E.F. Codd and his 12 rules that are still in use today. Throughout the 80s and 90s, companies like Oracle made a killing moving companies' data from pen, paper, and physical ledgers to relational databases. More recently, cloud-based technologies like Snowflakes, Databricks, and of course the big three, AWS, GCP, and Microsoft Azure, have made their mark on the corporate world. Even platforms like Salesforce, Workday, ServiceNow, and Jira, really they're just clever arrangements of relational databases. These class of technologies are called OLTP, or Online Transactional Processing Systems, referring to their being the book of record for a company's transactions. And they are characterized by the fact that their primary storage mechanism are two-dimensional tables with rows and columns. The story of the 90s through today has seen the emergence of a new class of database, multidimensional platforms called OLAP, or Online Analytical Processing, referring to their usefulness in analyzing those OLTP transactions and are characterized by their multidimensional nature. To explain this using a Microsoft Excel example, you could have a set of rows, a tab of rows and columns, a workbook of tabs, a folder of workbooks, and a headache of folders. OLAP platforms make it easy to do things like add a new product in row 12 of every workbook and every folder, or change the assumption in column 7 of every single workbook and every single folder from 9% to 10%, and then aggregate the results for me. Companies like Hyperion, IBM TM1, SAP BPC, Anaplan, Planful, and Workday Adaptive are just some of the OLAP platforms to make their mark in the past few decades. Why does this matter? Here's your big takeaway. Multidimensional OLAP platforms like Anaplan lower the marginal cost of planning and analysis in your organization. It lets you do things like time series analysis, variance analysis, trend analysis, and scenario analysis far easier than their OLTP counterparts. While platforms like Salesforce and Workday say that they can do these analyses, the reality is that they have to contort themselves unnaturally to do so, and performance can suffer big time. To paraphrase a quote from Bain, those platforms merely adopted multidimensional analysis. Anaplan was born by it and molded by it. Thanks for listening in to my top 5 Anaplan features. What do you think of the list? Drop your list of top 5 features in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.